hundreds of contestants. 10 weeks. 3 judges. 3 chairs. The ultimate contest to find the greatest singer. And it doesn't matter if they're mingers.
Oh, whoa. Oh, hold on. Can we start again, please? I'm not Jessie J. That's Alice Levine. That's Jamie East. And I'm Emma Willis. And this is Big Brother's Been on the Start! Woo! On day 1 of Big Brother 2012. I'm so excited and so nervous and I'm shaking and everything. Right, we're halfway through this year's Olympic year, and we are fully getting behind Team BB and our 16 brand new housemates, who I'm so excited about. So excited. So, of course, a new series means a new house up there and a new set for us. I think it's looking very plush in here, much like the houses up there. We have the skyline of Las Vegas, but we don't have the warmth, unfortunately. And it's not only the studio that's as loud and leery as a Vegas showgirl's feather boa. A lovely new audience has been shipped in as well. Beautiful. Who knew Bournemouth could be so glamorous? Clearly not so. Right, if you would like to join us in the studio, drop us a line. All of the contact details are on the screen right now. Right, before we carry on with the rest of the show, we'd like to take a moment to remember Big Brother 10's Sophia Brown, who sadly passed away early this year. She was a fantastic housemate, and our thoughts and condolences are with her family and friends. OK, so we have a house crammed full of housemates, and who better to help us sort the high rollers from the down and outs than our show-stopping panel. First up, it's fair to say that his encounters with this year's lot have been as dicey as 10 tables of craps. It's Jamie East. It's my homegirl, Alice Levine. And finally, thanks to her Madge, some of us have enjoyed a glorious 4-day Jubilee weekend. But the fun... but the fun doesn't stop there. We are humbled and honoured to be joined by the one and only queen of Big Brother, Brian Dowling. Take it away, Jeff.
Call me, baby, baby, call me now. Call me, do it, baby, please.
How are you?
I don't know how to do the running man.
You did it so well. Hey, you did it so well. I'm going to run over here. I see a bottle of alcohol.
It's all he wants.
Hi.
All he wants. Jeff, thank you so much.
Yes, give Jeff a round of applause. Well done, Jeff. Great boobs.
Jeff is going to be with us throughout the whole series. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of you over the next 13 weeks. Right, are we ready to go and get involved?
Yes.
With everything that's been going on. Okay. Bring it on. Alice.
Yes.
Any surprises for you in the 2012 lineup?
There are more older people than maybe I thought there would be. I thought it might be a bit like last year, lots of young uns.
It's a good thing, though.
It's a good thing. No, I'm happy about it.
Much better that we had.
Much better. And a bit of a surprise that my secondary school teacher was in there. Only joking, he wasn't. But he's making a good living as a stripper, so best of luck to him. Yeah, I just didn't know what to expect. So
A good mix, do you
I'd
think?
say it is a good mix. I think there's obviously you've got a lot of hot girls, which you always need. Lots of models. Were there like 3 models? 2 boys and a girl?
Yeah.
Well, not like models, but like models.
There's different models, and there's a few
There's
different
like
ones in
boob
there.
models, and then there's
Yeah.
like face models.
There's these models.
And hand models.
And then
yeah,
these
there are lots
models.
of different types. Yeah,
There's all different
a
ones.
couple of foot models in there.
Brian's like that, just give me the champagne.
Shut up, talk and get me pissed.
Who wrote it down there? You've been there. What are they feeling now on the first night in?
Well, they're feeling wet. It was really wet out there. Oh, no, behave. It was raining quite badly. I think, as what always happens is when we see the little videotapes, they've got guns a-blazing, they're promising everything, and then when you say to them, you said that, oh, no, I didn't really mean to say that. I think I have too.
You do.
But I think a really diverse good, and I think ballsy housemates. I see a lot of drama and I do see a lot of confrontation, but I like that if it's done in a responsible way.
Yeah, it is interesting to see them on that catwalk with you when they start going,
Yeah,
I don't know what to say now that I'm
And they
live in front of all these people.
And they physically shake. They tremble because they're so nervous.
Whereas the process,
Some of them are just so good at
the process of the auditions, they must get so confident with each other round.
But also, you know, I think that you get to that point where you're chosen and then the nerves just kick in and you go, oh my God. And the crowd, you know, if they boo you, that's not nice going in. You're getting booed on. And that happened to some of them
Poor
tonight.
Scott.
I know,
Scott,
I felt so sorry for Scott. Jamie, you were our man on the inside at the auditions, as we saw earlier on. Which ones stood out for you?
It's difficult. There is such a mix. I think, if anything, we took on board from last year, there's some criticisms about them being quite samey and all quite young, dumb and full of cum. And I think this year, there are...
I take that quote back.
This year, there's a real mix of ages, of genders, of sexualities, of races, everything is in there. So the ones that shone... Oh, goodness, I don't want to name any names. It's too early.
Don't, because you'll only get accused of favouritism. Guys, what's your first impressions?
Chris. Love Chris. Love Chris. Gorgeous.
Chris, any others?
Connor and Benedict, I think there's going to be some real stiff competition between the two of them. They're
No pun intended.
No pun intended, no. They're both going to be seen who's got the biggest guns, and we're just going to see a bit of it.
I think Connor's going to be.
Let's not talk about who's gone yet. They've only just gone in there.
I think Siobhan will do pretty well in the actual show because she's not been booted out at the beginning of the house eviction process, which has just happened. So I think she's got a chance to lay her mark in the house, and I think she's got that strong personality, which is definitely going to help her in the house.
I like him. He talks very well. He's got lovely glasses. I've got to move on. Okay, all right. I'll come back to you. These guys have dropped their opinions on us faster than a quickie wedding with Usain Bolt. I've never said his name before until today. Isn't that insane?
You did it with confidence.
Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. But as ever, we want to know what you guys at home think. Our contact details should be floating around here. You can give us a shout on Twitter or through our website. Right, let's take an exclusive look at how our newbies are settling on in that house.
No, you know what was playing? I knew it was coming. I knew there was a twist coming. I knew straight away that there was something that was going to happen, and that there was something there was going to be an eviction on Friday. Who was on that Tuesday? You know what I mean? Yeah, no, you're right. So I was sitting there, but you start thinking about stuff. Exactly. Your mind starts playing. It's going to start doing my head. I know it, but fuck it, it has to be done. You know what I mean? So see whatever happens. You know what I mean? Just enjoy the next 3 days.
It's a game show, right?
Exactly, man. Exactly.
You know, it's a game show. We're in a game show. We need the stuff.
100%. 100%.
Time now for a cosy little chin wag with my 4th favourite housemate of all time. Who needs Vegas when you can have County Kildare in the house?
Thank you. Hang on, you get a car here and you get a special light. I don't get any of that on the stage. You've got special lights the whole time.
What special light?
I've seen 2 men carrying lights for you. You're so lucky you are.
That never happens unless we go outside, and I never go outside.
OK.
But you're always outside.
Yes, that's true.
It's good to be back.
Yes, amazing. I mean, I think January and now just happened so quickly. We were like, we've got loads of time off, do a bit of this and that, and then it's like, OK, we're here, we're doing it, come on, 16
Everyone keeps going,
housemates.
what do you mean? It only just finished. What are you talking about?
At Channel 5, we churned them out, Emma, come on.
How was the launch for you? You had showgirls, you did dancing.
With showgirls, they said to me, you know, Dermot dances. I'm like, yeah. Do you want to dance? I'm like, yeah. And then I went, no, I actually don't want to dance. And I had to do this. OK. Embarrassing dad at a wedding or what? But I pulled it off, thank you.
Did you? Have you got rhythm?
You know I got rhythm.
I know he got rhythm.
Yeah.
What do you make of this year's batch?
I think a diverse group. I think, as I said earlier, I do expect drama. And I think the guys are quite competitive. They're all tall, they're full of testosterone, they got the guns, they're raring to go. And I think housemates now kind of know what to do to get our attention in the house. They know what works in the house. Some of them, even it was Chris who said to me, have you got a game plan? No comment.
Yeah.
He clearly does, but he was quite sweet. I wanted to squeeze his face.
But I quite like that. I know, you kept saying that.
Yeah, I know. I think he was like, get away from me.
I quite like the fact that some people go in there with a game plan.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think it's nice to see genuine people,
yes,
but
of course.
It's a game, so
it is a game. We had this debate last year about having a game plan or not, but I think this year, I think we've got a really competitive bunch of guys and girls, and some of them have great backstories.
Yes.
Some have gone through so much
to
get here.
Before people start kicking them out.
Absolutely.
Now, this is the 13th series of Big Brother.
I know.
Lucky for us, because we're still employed.
We are indeed, yeah.
But it's unlucky for the housemates.
Yes. 13 is an unlucky number.
In a sense, because tonight we've had first night noms.
Nominations.
Live, face to face.
Nominations are always difficult in the house. Face-to-face nominations on the first night. I thought maybe you would find it easier because you don't know your housemates. They're not your friends yet.
Yeah.
Dina claimed with me, I'll get them out, I'll get the boring ones out. And that's what happens with the pressure. You're live on television.
Yeah.
It's difficult to stand up in 4 minutes and name 3 people. And I could have what happened with Lydia, but Lydia wasn't happy. But I couldn't quite hear in my ear what happened. And I'm not sure why Dina nominated her, but she's up for eviction.
I don't think any of us know that at this point. But
there was just drama.
I think we will be finding out.
I hope we do.
At some point.
Yes.
Brian, thank you very much.
Thank you, Emma.
Brian Dowling, everybody. Brian squatted down in there twice, and twice came out on top without even breaking a sweat.
Be thanking you.
There was nobody mopping his brow.
There will be shortly. Fraggle, where are you?
That last win, though, was ages ago. So what you really want to know is what this year's lot are up to right now. It's what you want, isn't it?
Of course, show me.
Here's an exclusive.
Yay!
I could teach you some new moves for your slipping. I could give you some dance routines. Hey, I'll give you some dance routines so you can mix them.
I'm not exactly the best dancer in the world. Most of what I do is kind of like moving to rhythm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some good dance moves would be good.
I'll give you some moves.
OK, I'd appreciate that. I would appreciate that.
I can't wait for you to tell everyone else what you do.
I've told a couple, but I'm not in any hurry to tell them. But I'm happy to talk about it.
I know what you mean. It's not one of these things where you run over to people.
You know.
Let me take my photo for you.
Yeah, exactly. No.
That comes later.
Absolutely.
Ooh, right. Still to come, we'll be going over our 16 new housemates with a fine tooth comb. Plus, we'll be giving details on how you at home have the chance to play Big Brother at his own game. 2 words, wild cards. See you in a bit. Of Big Brother 2012, and we are going for bronze at best. Yes, we live for this shiz, and we have got a 5 on all of them to win. I am not going to lose this year. So, for the past 12 years, Big Brother producers have done an amazing job of plucking an astonishing 204 housemates from the unassuming population of Great Britain. But what was it that made this year's selection worthy of a place in Big Brother history? Shall we have a look at housemates 1 to 5?
Yeah!
OK.
Ridiculous. Hello, Shivy.
Oh my God, Hillier.
I'm not posh. I'm just privileged.
I'm limited edition.
I'm a bum man. See boobs and bum.
There's only one Siobhan in the history of the world.
I'm a bit of a wanker.
Silly, immature people. Caroline's trumped again.
I get naked a lot.
I'm so weird.
I am the first chocolate bunny.
Smoking hot. Oh, my mother on the cage fire.
So I'll do a smile. My jacket has to be called Jackie.
I'm actually in severe pain right now from training session like 3 days ago.
And I was like, oh no!
I'm not pretentious. I'm not like sort of suck up my own ass.
No.
I'm not a lesbian grandma. I'm just really bad with boys.
Babe, get back on the saddle and keep it moving.
I'm a complete gentleman.
Ridiculous.
But when I'm on the booze, different story. 3 vodkas, I'm anybody's.
Every man is a bastard.
I have no shame at all. I'll do whatever you want me to do.
Love a good ass.
No, I'm going to die before I get frostbite.
I shaved down there.
Oh my God.
Me and me Speedos.
Need to check my abs.
6-pack, hot like.
So rank.
Siobhan.
Oh, wham bam, thank you, man. Peace.
I go away next week for the Miss India finals, so if you can't get me on phone, email me.
An exclusive look at our first 5 housemates auditions. So what do we reckon? First up, we're going to talk about Brummy beauty queen Dina, who's had one hell of a job this evening. Jamie, she said that people's first impressions of her is that she's stuck up and obnoxious.
Yeah.
You obviously have met her. What did you get from her?
I'm not sure she's that obnoxious. I think she's just quite demure and reserved in a non-Carissa type way. I think she's. I think she's just. I think she likes to take a step back and just watch what's going on, which is why I think she found it so difficult to nominate.
Right.
But she was so good at looking them up and down, don't you think? As they walked in, she was like, "You're going. You're going."
But she's kind of really put on the spot. She has to give him a good going over, I would imagine. It's a big old job to do tonight, Anne-Savine. Right, next up, we're going to talk about Manc model Aaron. Very pleasing on the eye. I think we'll all agree, will we? Will we all agree? OK. Let's not all agree. Alice, he looks like your typical model. Is
Justin Bieber, friend.
He is quite Justin Bieber. Is he going to break the stereotype?
I just think he's roomy. I think he's just pretty filler. What did you call him? Wallpaper. He's just that handsome wallpaper.
You don't think we're going to get anything more from him?
Well, he talked about a 6-pack. He talked about how he's really had like aching muscles after a workout. And how
Alice,
really
we've all been there.
Oh, I know. I mean, it's like hearing myself talk. Yeah, I don't think there's much more to him. I mean, I know it's too early to judge, but if I had to make a snap judgment,
it's too early to judge, but I'm going to judge him.
But get rid of him. Yeah.
OK. Next up is posh totty Caroline from Surrey. Oh, why are you booing?
She's brilliant!
No, she's good. She's good.
Great.
Brian, first impressions?
She was very, very nervous, very, very excited. From her profile video, I expected her to be a bit more calm, cool and collected.
Yeah.
She just was screaming at me. Her hair was wild. She wanted to see her. And it was all a bit crazy.
Let's ask the audience very quickly. What do we think of...
Diana Vickers.
Diana Vickers?
Yes, look at her and I think of Diana Vickers straight away.
Oh, OK. This is not X Factor, though. Big Brother.
Irritatingly interesting.
Irritatingly interesting?
Yeah.
I think
she's very funny.
I think she will be. I think she will grow on us. I think she'll be a good, fun housemate. Should we talk about Siobhan?
Yes.
Siobhan? Former Playboy bunny.
Now, Siobhan was very much like her profile. She was very cool.
Yeah.
She was very calm and she confident, but not in an arrogant way. She's a confident girl, but in a really nice way.
And she compares herself to Peter Pan.
Yes, don't we all? Realistically. But she was very relaxed. She was like, yeah, I'm on Big Brother. Come on, I want to be here. Let's play.
Let's play.
Let's play.
Are you always doing an advert for Big Brother?
All the time. Let the fun and games begin.
Do you know how many times it took him to do that?
OK, Emma, next question.
All day. Let's talk about Connor. Look, she's like that, me. He is the fitness...
He's Irish!
Hi, Dan Louis Walsh.
This lady here just said, he's Scottish, isn't he?
Oh, he's Irish,
no,
my
he's
darling.
Irish. He's
How can we know?
Irish.
I'm from Northern Ireland.
He is the fitness instructor who can make his willy into a watch.
Yes. I said to him, I forgot my watch, as a joke. What time is it? And he went to take his member out, and I was like, don't do that, please do.
And you tapped him on the bottom and told him to get up the stairs. Alice, were you impressed by his party trick?
It's good to have a hobby, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great party piece and that'll get them far. I think that's a nice little, you know, the extra part of your CV, like, I like skydiving, I can wrap my phallus around my wrist and create a wristwatch. Yeah, I think it's good. It's a nice little, like, extra tidbit, isn't it? No, it's not. It's disgusting.
Tidbit.
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 Willy.
Tidbit. So 5 down and quite a few more to get through. Shall we get intimate with housemates 6 to 10?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Anyway, where am I supposed to look? My dream was to be a farmer.
I am married.
Yeah, I was born in Burton-on-Trent.
I'm actually supposed to be in Newcastle in 3 hours.
In the past, I've been naughty, yeah.
I was part of the gang, yes.
Then people said they were quite intimidated by me. I do karate.
I think my granny was rather snobby.
You heard about the Bloods and the Crips?
Back in 6th form, I did have a bit of an obsession with the Victorian era.
It ended with me getting chased and getting shot at.
I always fancy chavs.
I'm greedy when it comes to food, I'm greedy when it comes to women. I just want as much as I can get.
And I drank that, and I kissed him.
Well, I don't know whether I'm a good flirt, actually.
I've got a little picture on my private part.
There's like a devil on my shoulder.
I had eggs, bacon.
I've gone through a bit of a phase of tanning quite a lot.
Potato scones, hash browns, beans, tomatoes.
I'd rather be cold than hot.
No, I'm not spoiled.
I should give myself more credit.
I want to work for a big company and do marketing.
What, you want to know some detail about some shit or what?
And speak Spanish to people.
I'll make sure that I'll get the results I want.
Me bum sore!
So put me in the show. Let's make it happen.
Who could say that they've been in the Big Brother house for the summer? There you go.
My name hasn't always been Luke. It used to be Laura.
Oh, we're having fun and games in here. Right, let's start with Lauren. She is the karate champ from Jersey. Yeah. She's a farmer's daughter, Alice, and a tomboy. To boot. And she's a karate champion like 3 times over or something.
I couldn't even remember how many times she was like 3,
3 or 4.
I don't know.
I know, lost count. Is she going to be able to stand up for herself in there, do you think? Because it's all well and good on the outside going, I can do it, as we said earlier, but once you get in there, there are such big personalities.
I think there's a chance that she might get drowned out a little, because she's not the biggest of the lot, is she? She's not the biggest personality.
No.
But I think she's like a bit of a weird combination of she can do the girly, cutesy, he just likes to sit on a tractor, even though she's not from the West Country. But she's also got that other side to her. So I think she could come out and be an interesting one, or, as a lot of the time happens, talk the talk and then go in.
Fall by the wayside.
So I think it just depends whether she gets intimidated by everybody else.
She has a certain Kylie look about her, I think.
She's got a lot of teeth, loads of teeth.
OK. Right, Luke A. I don't know if you know, but the audience are giggling because somebody's trumped in the studio.
It's Joe. It's Joe.
That would never happen down at my style, Emma.
Let's move on. It could have been Brian for all we know. Next up is Luke A.
Yes.
He is the hot-tempered newlywed chef from North Wales.
Yes.
So, Brian.
Yes.
Luke was born a woman.
Yes.
As we know.
Yeah.
How do you think the other housemates are going to react when they know the news?
I think the thing about Luke is, if I had not known that and watched his profile, I wouldn't have thought he was born female.
You would never have guessed, would you? No.
And I think for 10 minutes you could, there was nothing.
And I think the good thing about Luke is that Luke's got such an interesting backstory that I want to see that develop in the
unfold.
house. But also, I almost don't want him to tell the housemates just yet.
Yeah.
And do it when he feels right.
Yeah.
And they accept him for being Luke and not for being born female and now a male.
Guys, what did you think?
Character.
What did you think?
Yeah, I'm wondering, Luke said he's not sure whether or not he's going to reveal his past to the housemates, but I'm wondering how is he going to keep it a secret? He may have surgery scars in this area.
Well, we don't know, but I'm sure if he, you know, we'll know. I'm sure at some point it's gonna. Well, it wouldn't necessarily come up in conversation, but I'm sure when they find out about him, his past.
I'm sure that
will probably come
Nadia
out.
never told anyone when she was on. When Nadia was on Big Brother, she never told anyone that she was born male, and no one knew in there. So I wonder, will Luke take the step to actually tell his housemates that he was actually born
I suppose it's how much of himself he wants to divulge.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Yeah. Right, next up, we're going to talk about Adam, who is from Dudley via Los Angeles. Brian, he did time in a US jail, which we have heard about.
Yeah.
Is he going to be fully equipped now for the Big Brother house and the confines of it?
Yeah, do you know what? I think he's only 27. He's had such an interesting, colourful life that I think where he is now is not where he was a few years ago.
No.
So I think he is a different person now. I think he wants to show people you can have a past.
And change
yourself. You can,
yourself.
spend time in jail, but you can be a really nice person, have learned from that, and I think he's going to be an example to other housemates as to
and
what
come
the
out
right
the other side and try and do good for other people. Okay, next up is Sexy Sarah. She is... Oh, I'm getting boring in my ear.
She's slippy. She's very slippy to touch.
I saw you say that. She's a very, very good-looking girl. She finished second in Miss Scotland, which she did not like, Alice Levine.
I like that she said it was widely understood that I actually should have come first. Like, it was like front page news. Everybody kind of knew that I was supposed to come first.
So is she going to be just going for it to win Big Brother? Because she doesn't like to lose,
Do you think she's a bit Louise-y from last year?
She's quite striking like Louise was.
Yeah, I think people will have the perception that she's a brunette model who's very attractive like Louise was. You know, is she just going to be a quiet, nice person? I think she's quite fiery, though. She seems like she's got a bit of rum in her.
She's got balls.
And now
No. I mean, she's got balls. She's got fire in her belly.
In her belly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Scott.
Yes.
Who I felt so sorry for.
He got so heavily booed.
I know. What did you make of him, Jamie?
I found him quite odd to talk to, but I don't think he deserved to get booed. No one really deserves to get booed on their way into the house.
I agree. Yeah.
And I think another one that probably has a really good story.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot to say for himself. I think he's going to be one that develops over time.
You just hope he's got time to get through the first...
I kind of feel like I'm on his wavelength because he doesn't go out without an umbrella if it's raining. I'm Curly Hair Brigade too.
And he loves the tan. I'm there with you.
Yes.
He was also very, very nervous. He was physically shaking. He was very, very nervous.
Bless him. And they booed him. What a shame. OK, so 10 housemates down and still 6 more to go. But that doesn't mean you can't get in touch and tell us what you think so far. Details are on the screen right now. Right, join me after the break when we'll be tearing into the final 6 and their audition tapes. Plus, we'll have another exclusive look at the house. Ching, 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 chappa. On day 1. The main show might have a massive and a press bit, but we are perfectly happy with some padded benches and Jamie East. Now, before the break, I promised you some exclusive live action from the house. Are you ready?
Yes!
Ooh, feast your eyes.
Piss! Pissing on people's... Who does it?
Golden showers she's talking about.
They've been in there for all of how many minutes and they're talking about things like that?
You've never had a golden shower.
Siobhan can read.
She has!
She has!
That Matt Willis is
it.
the right one.
Stop it!
She's a mother.
I tell you what, it's all getting out of control.
Look, babies can pee on you. When you lift a baby up, they can pee.
Stop it.
Okay.
So earlier, we showed you what the posh one, right, and the posher one and the rest of them got up to during the selection process. But what exactly would make the producers pick a stripping school teacher? Who knows? Time to see what the final 6 offered up in their auditions.
Big Brother, Bon Brother, stick a lover, concover. Concover, stick a lover, that's how you spell Big Brother.
Oh my God, this is so sexy being in here. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am 10 on the competitive.
9 looks, 10 personality.
I don't want to be arrogant, but there are people who say that I'm a bit of eye candy for both women and for gay men.
I'm a charmer.
I like wrapping men around myself, not my little finger.
Because I knock on your door, you think I'm a window salesman.
What was something over there? Sorry, can I carry on?
And then my high voice, you don't think I'm a bailiff.
I like your 2 fucks.
Then bish, bash and bosh, I've got your TV in my hands or your car clamp.
Do you know what I mean? No, you don't know what I mean. Like, you do know what I mean, but like, do you know, like...
Dipsy or Ditsy?
I'll know, I'll bag the fittest bird.
I'm single, ready to mingle.
I will probably have the best physique in there.
So I've got sex on my mind at the moment.
I'm Benedict, I'm Johnny, and I'm the other Johnny who does porn as well.
Not getting any, so...
How's my love life? It's non-existent.
I've got more girls coming in and out than I have hot dinners.
And the fact that they have their own penis...
Oh my God, that sounds so sexy.
I enjoy the sensation of having sex with a woman who has a vagina.
Hot vagina, tits, fucking arsehole, love it.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. Masturbating.
Bang on. I don't like fake.
I love hair extensions. I love fake tan. I'm from Essex.
You know, fake hair.
Where? Did I tell you to fuck off? You fuck off.
I'm a girl who knows what she wants. Treat them mean and keep them keen.
Bye now. See you.
So, let's get stuck into them, starting with Ashley, who describes herself as a bubbly nutter and a psycho. So, Brian, she said that she doesn't know how she's going to cope without sex in the house.
First of all, that
what
girl,
advice would you give her?
She dropped so many F-bombs when we spoke to her. I had to apologise. And that's not nice, but that's her. So you kind of, I think we expected it. But with regards to her without sex in the house, it's the least sexiest place to be in that house because you're missing all your friends and family. Sex was the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
So unless she's highly charged... Is she, Jamie?
She was not particularly when I saw her, but like you say, she was pretty foul-mouthed.
Yeah.
Disgraceful. Fucking disgraceful.
She's going to fit in great on this show.
Yeah, I just hope she doesn't be intimate in there. I hope she doesn't have sex.
I don't think any of us really want that.
Yeah.
Right, next is Luke S., who is the ladies' man from Liverpool. Alice, he said that people think he's, to quote him, an arrogant prick. What did you make of his profile?
He did come across as quite arrogant, but I think that's maybe his thing. Isn't that going to be like he comes in all confident and bolshy and like sweeps up all the ladies? I don't know. He wasn't one of my
Is he somebody,
favorites.
again, that maybe gives it all that and gets in there and maybe shows quite a nice guy?
I think it depends if there's people similar as well, if there are other people that consider themselves to be the alpha male. So if he like comes across other people that are competition, that can either make someone play up to it or just go, oh, they can be that.
Okay. Well, we have some breaking news that I think you all enjoy. We found out why Dina nominated Lydia.
Finally!
She said, she was called to the diary room, and she said that it was because she turned her back on her when they first met, when she entered into the house. So, moving on to Lydia, she is the dancer, model, movie star.
Yes.
And Andy Scott Lee's partner. So Lydia is essentially, Alice, Hollywood and pop royalty.
She's a triple threat right now.
One's triple threat. One scene in Mamma Mia. She is going out with Andy Scott Lee, as we've just said, who is the brother of Lisa from
One
Steps.
of my favourite Scott Lees.
That's it, how do you think she'll get on in there? And how do you think the audience will accept her?
Yeah, I'm not sure about how people are going to take to her. I just feel like, we were saying earlier, people might have feel like she feels she's had a shortcut to it. She maybe thinks she's a bit of a celeb already. I don't know.
But also, I think her reaction to being nominated, I think there was a bit of conflict there. I couldn't quite hear what was going on, but she seemed
too happy.
And I don't think the audience will like that, because I think Connor and Victoria kind of went, you know, I've been nominated.
But in fairness to her, there is no shortcuts onto this show.
No, of course, absolutely. You go through a long process.
Shall we have a chat about Benedict?
Yeah.
Yes. He's the school teacher turned porn star and stripper. He's the oldest man that we have in the house. How do you think he's going to get on?
Well, he's got a rocking body. Give the man that. I mean, he may be older, but he's really, really fit, and he's really, really honest about. He was a school teacher.
Yeah.
He's been a naked butler. You know, he's done porn, and that's him. And I think he's got a really interesting backstory. I think he'll do quite well. They're looking for any reason to be rude, because I think people will want to get to know him because of his story, and I think he could be a really good, fun housemate.
Okay, Chris is next. He is our baby. He's got a lot of fans in here tonight. Jamie, he said that he's potentially looking for love in the house. How successful do you think he'll be?
I don't think he's going to be massively... don't think he's going to be massively successful at finding love. I think he's already one of the early favourites, though.
Do you?
I think so.
Why so?
He's likeable, he's big, he's not your average kind of guy. He keeps saying how much he works out. I don't know where he works out. I think KFC or...
And he's funny, and I don't think he'll mind people taking the piss out of him in a fun way. He'll just be like, and that's what you want as a housemate, someone who's a team player, and I think he's a team player.
And finally, we have Victoria. Did somebody say MILF?
Not me.
No, that was you.
Jamie.
You just said it.
Gil.
What did you make of Victoria?
I think in her profile, you know, I think she'd said something about being a cougar, so maybe I misheard and got it wrong. And then I said, "Oh, were you a cougar?" She's like, "No, I'm not." And I was like, "Shit, I said the wrong thing." She's a very attractive woman. She's curvy, she's busty, but I think there's a very thin line in being confident and not being arrogant. So how will the viewers and the housemates, you know? But I think she could be a really good, interesting housemate.
Bit creepy.
You don't think so?
Bit creepy.
Brian's got them all wound up in here. Right, after the break, Alice is going to be pressing her nose up against the mirrored glass to see what they're really up to in the house. And I'll be talking wild cards with Jamie. Yes. You guys get to pick someone to join that lot on Friday. You lot. That's you lot. We'll tell you more after the break. On the side, 16 people sharing a Vegas-themed house with 13 beds, a hot tub and a lovely bath. If that won't entertain you all summer, then quite frankly, you are punching above your weight. Now, people are always telling me how they would do things differently if they were in charge of the house. Harder tasks, smaller beds, different housemates. You go on and on and on. So here at Bit on the Side, we want to put the power into your hands. We've shuffled through the rejects to find 3 wild cards, one of which you at home will vote to put into the house. And here they are.
I'm just mint. I'm not big-headed or anything like that, but I just think I'd be a really good housemate. I think I'd be caring, I'd be nosy, I'd be bashful, whatever that means. I've said mischievous, and I would possibly eat a lot if you let me. Maybe I'd sneak some things in my knickers, my secret knickers that I love so much.
I've lived 25 years in India where you couldn't be a gay person. You should vote for me because I am honest as you can get. Yes, I am very excited and I want to be in and I want to win. And I am gay.
I think I'd make a good housemate because
Also, I'm told I have a very, very unique presence. My friends who do like me do call me weird. I think you should vote for me because I am a unique person. I'm a creative person. Interesting, I hope. What you see is what you get, and I would bring a good positive energy to the house.
So those 3 are our gift to you. But why them, I hear you cry? Well, only one man has the answer. Now, as you've seen, the studio has had a little bit of a revamp. We've got Grand Canyon wallpaper. We've got a glittery staircase. But in the deepest, darkest and probably smelliest corner of the studio, you'll find Jamie East in his phone room.
Hello.
All right, Jay. Here we are.
We've got a bit of a spruce up.
We have. So originally, there were 7 wild cards to choose from.
Yep.
So why did you pick these 3?
Because out of the 7, they were the 3 that people wouldn't have expected to see to go in the house. We had some kind of muscle men, we had some kind of ditzy women. They were the 3 for me that actually owned the whole process.
So how do our viewers go about getting them in there?
Dead easy, dead simple and completely free. All you need to do is head to channel5.com/BB Wildcard and all the details and of course the terms and conditions are on there.
T's and C's.
T's and C's, baby.
So you've picked them. So what do you personally hope that they will bring?
Yeah, firstly, hope you like them. I think that...
Pressure.
I think we need a scream in there, so that's Bhavesh. We need someone who's going to create a lot of noise in there. They're all quite quiet at the moment. Becky, well, someone's going to eat all that food that Luke's going to go, oh, bit of a favourite from Becky there.
They like it, yeah.
I think, you know, we need someone to eat Luke's food. And Anthony, no one has ever seen anyone like Anthony. He's incredible.
OK. Thanks, Jay.
My pleasure, E.
It was short but sweet. You will get to see who... Well, we'll get to see, sorry, who you lot put in the house on Friday.
Come on, get voting.
But now, Alice Levine is up at the house. Can you hear me, Alice?
I can indeed. I am in the camera runs, swathed in this lovely micro fleece blanket. And if we look through here, most of the housemates, but not all of them, are gathered in the garden. We've got standing up Siobhan. I think, if my eyes don't deceive me, that's Luke S. and Lauren. Lauren and Luke S. have I've been inseparable, you could say. They've been chatting away there, swilling their unbranded wine, I think. And glittery girl who won't turn around to me. Oh, is that our resident model? I think it might be. We've got someone coming outside now. It's Luke A. Luke A is about to walk past. Looking lovely, thank you, Luke A. I'm just going to edge over here, where we can see Dina with her little hurry, and she's actually with Lydia, who she put up for nomination, and I wonder what they're talking about. I mean, Lydia's trying very hard not to turn her back on her, as she knows that riles her senseless. But they seem to have a little clique going on there, so I'd be interested to know what is actually going on. And then we've got Aaron, our Justin Bieber-alike, with his sweeping fringe. Everything's still looking very, very neat, but stuff could kick off still tonight. Back to you, Emma.
Alice, thank you very much. I have no idea what you said because I couldn't hear you.
Probably
but we are in the revamped sweaty box.
Brand new sweaty box.
It's looking glamorous.
I'll tell you what else is looking glamorous. Our new website's looking pretty glamorous.
So tell us about the new website.
Channel5.com/BigBrother. It's the website you all loved from last year, but looking much better, and we've already got some great content on there. We've got a house tour that's just about to go up.
Okay.
We've got interviews with all the wildcard contestants, and you can vote for your wildcard on there as well.
Okie dokie.
It's brilliant.
What has the reaction been to our new batch of housemates?
Oh, we have been trending all over Twitter like it's been like a Big Brother news feed tonight.
Has it really?
You've been trending, I've been trending. Diana Vickers has been trending. Apparently Caroline is Prince Harry and Diana Vickers' love child.
Oh, my goodness. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Helen.
No,
but I can now tell you that the voting lines are open for you to evict either Connor, Lydia or Victoria. Here are the all-important numbers. This week, Connor, Lydia and Victoria all face the public vote. Who stays? You decide. Call either 0901 616 17 from a landline or 650 58 from a mobile. And to save Connor, add 07. To save Lydia, add 11. To save Victoria, add 16. Calls cost no more than 36p from BT landlines and mobiles. Calls from other networks may vary. You can also vote via Facebook. Simply go to our Facebook page where one vote will cost you no more than 33p and may be subject to a minimum credit purchase. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count but may still be charged. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. So that's how you can boot someone out on Friday, but what's the reaction been like online, putting our wildcards into the house?
For the wildcard, very exciting. We've had 1,000 votes already and you can go via Twitter to vote for your favourite wildcard.
Right.
But the reaction to the housemates in particular tonight have been what's been kind of flooding us on Twitter. And it's the lookalikes. We've got, I'll give you some examples, Zac Efron, Aaron. Kylie Minogue, Lauren.
Yes.
Cheryl Baker / Vanessa Feltz, Victoria.
Okay.
One more very quickly. And Luke S is Professor Green, a big ovation.
Okay. That's it for launch night. It's all done and dusted. Thank you to our panel, Jean Martin, Jeff, and of course our lovely audience. Join us tomorrow with Ben Duncan, Frankie Kokoza, and Miss Amy Childs. Shut up.